Hey, lovely yogis. A special class today celebrating the Great British Week of Sport. We are actually very proud to be helping people of all abilities to stay active at home. So with this in mind, let's start practice together and celebrate this very special week. So let's begin by gently coming to that comfortable place, sitting up, making sure that your feet are grounding to Mother Earth, really feeling the sole of the feet. And as you gently close your eyes, begin to draw the attention from within, as yoga is an inward journey. Acknowledging your presence right here, right now. Feel the sacrum supporting you. And from there, feeling the spine elongating, reaching up to the sky as you allow the shoulder to roll back slightly and letting them be heavy as you lift your heart to the sky. Just take a moment here to just notice, feeling the sound, hearing the sound of your breath, your beautiful and powerful breath. And now very gently from here, take a nice deep inhale from the sole of your feet, so from Mother Earth, and feel that breath rising through your whole body, your whole being, reaching the crown of your head and above towards the sky. And then very gently begin to exhale, returning the same breath back to Mother Earth through your whole body. Again, let's take another beautiful big breath in from Mother Earth. Feel as if you're breathing with Mother Earth, reaching up all the way to the sky. And then very gently exhaling back to Mother Earth as you allow the breath to take with it everything that no longer serves you. Making space. One more beautiful breath in, inhaling. And gently exhale back. Just for a moment, checking in, making sure that your spine is nice and long, that your feet are really grounding to Mother Earth. And just to double check, making sure that to make sure that the thighs are the right distance, just make your fist and place your fist in between the thighs. And this should give you the ideal distance of your thighs to be sitting up nice and straight. And also equally check in, so to make sure that the knees are in line with your ankles, so that the knees are supported throughout your practice. So now from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale and just lift the shoulders all the way to the ears. As you inhale deeply, and then slowly exhale through the mouth. Imagine you're fogging a mirror very slowly. As you gently release the shoulders. Let's do this one more time. Big inhale. And big exhale. So nice. Now very gently from here, we're going to bring our hands out and tuck your thumb in and make a little fist. And then start rotating your wrist as you slowly and gently take your arms up to whatever height that is good for you. It's always important in yoga to really listen to the body, listen to that inner guru, and allowing the breath to become your guide. And then very slowly and gently, let's return the wrist down. And let's do one more round of this. So taking it up slowly. And maybe this time when you return the arms down, rotate the wrist in the opposite direction. So we're really oiling this wrist. That not often we do this gentle movement. Beautiful. And then staying here, releasing your fingers. We're going to bend at the wrist, so really spreading each finger, opposite movements. And this is such a good movement, especially if you spend a lot of time at the computer. So really spreading the fingers, bending, very nice. And now coming to neutral, we're just going to pretend we're playing the piano with every single finger. So try to move back and forth as you're playing this piano. Sometimes both fingers want to move together, but we're just going to try to make each finger move individually. Very nice, beautiful. One more time. And now gently start shaking, 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 shaking your hands. Just really to release, 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 release. Beautiful. And now very gently, we're going to take a nice deep inhale, bringing the shoulders to your ears. And this time with a great big exhale through the mouth. Letting go, making space, beautiful space, fantastic. Now very gently from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale, start lifting your arms all the way up to the sky as palms face each other. And then on the exhale, you're rotating the palms out. As you exhale, taking your arms down very slowly, moving in rhythm with the breath. Let's do one more time. Rotating the palm up, big inhale all the way up. And really feel you're really growing taller, and then gently exhale, taking your arm all the way down to shoulder height this time. Now from here, we're going to bend at the elbow and palms are facing away. And then on the next inhale, we're going to extend the arms out. And then as we exhale, we've just bended the elbow. We're going to bring the palms towards our shoulders. So really inhale, extend, exhale, bring them in. One more time. Inhale, out, exhale, in. It's working, isn't it? Fantastic. Then very gently releasing our palms on top of our thighs. Just for a moment, taking in between breath, big inhale. And a big exhale through your whole body. Nice. Now very gently we're going to take our hands to the back of the chair, resting our hands onto the back of the chair. And then as we start tilting our pelvis forward slightly, we're going to lift our sternum, our heart, looking up, rolling the shoulders back, pushing the spine forward. Nice. And then gently we're just going to come in slowly back to a straight spine. Now this time again, inhale, pushing forward, tilting the pelvis forward. And now this time we're going to release our hands, bring the hands in front, resting them on top of our thighs, and just allowing the spine to curl in, bringing our chin to chest. And then slowly and gently inhale, coming back up. Now just one more arm movements again. So inhale, take your arms out to a T one more time. And now start rolling them, circling them in one direction and then in the other direction. Beautiful. Very nice. And then very gently come to stillness. And now just imagine that your fingers are getting hold of a doorknob. And now you're rotating the doorknob. So you're rotating out and you're rotating in with the whole arm. Just feel it. Yeah. Rotating it out and rotating it in. Beautiful. Coming back to neutral. Swing the arms across. Give yourself a big hug. Allow the elbows to rest on top of your sternum, chin to chest. Let the shoulders be heavy and let the palms just rest on top of your shoulders. Beautiful. Very nice. And then gently allowing the weight of the hands to slide down, bringing your hands back to your thighs. Now from here, we're going to gently lean to the side. So big inhale. And then we're just going to lean to the right, back to center on the inhale, and exhale to the left. Very soft, gentle movement, always grounding down through the sole of our feet. To the side, back to center, exhale to the left. Now this time we're going to add a full circle with the torso. So you're going to exhale, falling forward to the moving, circling in one direction. Just very soft, gentle movement into a nice full circle. And now next time you come back to center, now we're just going to reverse that circle. So nice. One more round. Lovely. And then very gently when you come back to center, now this time you're just going to rotate your ribs, your right ribs to the right. So you're a soft, gentle twist looking over your right shoulders. And then rotating back to center. Now you're going to open your left ribs to the side and looking over the left shoulder. Nice, very beautiful move. And now softly and gently from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale, lifting your arms all the way up to the sky. And then very gently allowing your torso to fall forward. Options here to allow the hands to come and rest on top of your feet. Or you can just fall forward, resting your elbows on top of your thighs. And then letting the torso be heavy. Allow the shoulder blades to come towards each other, so you are allowing a little bit of support of your neck there, and then you let the head be heavy. Very nice, beautiful. Take a nice big breath in, and a nice long breath out. From here, now prepare to inhale, engaging the core, navel to spine. And come back up slowly and gently. So very nice. So now from here, we're going to take nice deep inhale. Lift your arms all the way up to the sky. And then very gently take the arms down and back. One more time. Inhale, taking it up. And back down as you exhale. Slow, gentle movement, passing the body and maybe a little further back. And then this next time we're going to take one more big inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. And again, fold forward. Now in your options, either hands on top of your feet or resting your elbows on top of your knees. Take one big breath here and a nice exhale. And now slowly and gently as you engage the navel to spine, coming back up. Beautiful. How are we doing, everybody? So now from here, take a nice deep inhale. Allow the palms to touch at the top, extending the arms, interlocking the finger, and then very gently start leaning to the right as you exhale. And then gently inhale back to center. And then exhale to the left. Back to center one more time. Exhale, right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, now hands release, interlock. Palms together, hands in front of your heart center. Take a big breath in here. And a big breath out. Beautiful. We're going to release our hands. We're going to just take a little wiggle. I call it a doggy wiggle, so just to release for a moment. Now scooting a little bit more forward on the chair, making sure you're still grounding down nicely, strongly with the left foot. So the left foot is really attached to Mother Earth. And then we're going to walk our right foot, the ball of the right foot back. And we're going to take our arms to cactus arms. And then from here, we're going to take, and the right foot, the ball of the right foot is really pressing now. So both feet are equally pressing onto the ground. So you feel really strong and stable there. They're really grounding you. So take a nice deep inhale from here. And then very gently as you exhale, just lean forward. But you're leaning forward, keeping the spine nice and long. So you are elongating the spine. And then very gently from here, you release your arms and just stay there. And really pressing down through the sole of the left foot and the ball of the right foot. Very nice. And then from here, we're just going to lift our arms up. Still keeping the spine nice and long. We're not curling the spine in. Beautiful. And just notice it's quite an intense pose here. And then very slowly and gently, we're going to come up, releasing our arms. Feet are still active. And then we're going to take our right hand on the outside of your left knee and just coming into a gentle twist here. Looking over the left shoulder. Beautiful. Big inhale here. Exhale. And gently prepare to release on the next inhale as you rotate back to center. Extend your arms all the way up to the sky. Palms face each other. They touch, join together. Exhale. Hands in front of your heart center. Slowly and gently now we're going to release the right leg. Now from here we're going to extend, bringing both the heels touching the ground. So making sure you go, so holding on to the side of the chair for a moment, so to give you the nice stability. So active ankles here. And then from here we're going to lift our arms up and we're just going to slightly reach forward. Spine is nice and straight and just bending at the wrist. And just feel, imagine you're pressing against a wall. And just stay there and just notice, what does this pose remind you? It's like the same pose that we do when we are on the mat, which is the downward facing dog. It's just from the chair. So just staying there for 1, 2, 3 breaths. And then slowly and gently coming back up. Releasing your arms down. Gently bringing the feet back. Just sitting back to neutral. Now we're going to do the same routine on the other side. So we're going to walk the ball of the left foot back now. Adjusting your posture again, grounding down. So always making sure that your knee is protected with the knee being in line with the ankle. Really grounding down. Taking your arms to cactus arms. Beautiful. Now pressing through both your feet onto the ground. Big inhale here. And then slowly exhale, lean forward, keeping the integrity of the long spine. Then gently releasing the arms back. Beautiful. Just stay there, pressing down. Feel both thighs are strongly engaged. And then from here, inhale as you extend your arms forward. It's like being in a high lunge here. Staying there, elongating the spine. So nice. And now big inhale from here. And as you exhale, come back up, still engaging both the feet. And then taking a nice twist, this time left arm on the outside of your right knee and rotating, looking over your right shoulder. Beautiful. And now gently prepare to release as you inhale, rotate back to center. Extend your arms all the way up to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart center. And as you release, bringing the left foot back. Now, extending again both our legs here for a moment. And this time we're just going to lean back. So you're going to bring the hands to the back of the chair, supporting you. And if you can, bring the toes now touching, release the toes onto the mat. And you're going to lift at the sternum, the beautiful heart opening, receiving all the beautiful life force energy. Beautiful. Big inhale here. And exhale as you slowly and gently walk the hands forward, and then gently take one foot and then the other foot. Fantastic. Now we're going to take a nice deep inhale, bringing our arms to cactus arms. Very nice. But we are rotating the palms facing out. And then from here, what you want to feel, you want to imagine that you are pressing the elbows towards each other as you're pressing against the wall with the palms, and you're pressing onto the ground through the sole of your feet. Really engage everything. And it's almost like a chaturanga that when we're doing it on the mat. So really stay there, engage, and then gently releasing it down. Let's just roll the shoulders for a moment. Right shoulder back, left shoulder back, and now both shoulders together. So big inhale and then roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Now I'm going to ask you to heel toes your feet. So we're going to slightly widen our legs and still finding nice, strongly grounding through the sole of our feet. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, extend the arms, bring the palms to touch in Namaskar Mudra, and bringing the hands in front of our heart center as we exhale. Beautiful. Grounding down. Really feel you're really grounding down now. Now from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to lean forward, bringing the elbows on top of our thighs. And we're just going to stay here just for a couple of breaths, really grounding down, pressing the sole of the feet onto Mother Earth. Taking a beautiful breath here. In fact, we're going to take a Brahmari breath, honeybee breath, where you inhale and then on the exhale, you're going to start humming. So prepare, take a nice deep inhale and start humming. Let go of the breath. Release, slowly and gently come back up. Just resting for a moment. Feeling grounded. Connecting to Mother Earth. Beautiful. And now we're going to do the same pose one more time with a slight option here. So prepare, take your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart center. Now, second option here. first option is to come and lean down one more time, resting the elbows on top of your thighs. Or the second option is this time we're going to place, if it's available to you, you're going to press, bring the elbows on the inside of your knee, and then you're going to squeeze the knees towards the elbow. And this is going to be just like when you're crouching down onto the mat. So just feel here, pressing the sole of the feet onto, it's quite an intense pose. Just be here for a couple of breaths. Big inhale, pressing the palms against each other, hands in front of your heart center, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Beautiful. Now prepare to release, gently releasing the squeeze. Inhaling, engaging the core, navel to spine. Inhaling, coming back up, slowly and gently. And then as you release your prayer hands, resting your palms on top of your thighs, walk your heel to toes, bringing the legs parallel to each other, bringing the knees parallel to each other. Very beautiful. How are we doing, everybody? So now from here, we're going to take a gentle, two options here. So we're going to cross. So actually walk your feet towards each other so they're together. Big toes touch, maybe the heels are slightly open at the back, but that's okay. We're not all made the same. So now from here, I'm going to invite you to take your right foot and actually just simply lifting your right foot and resting your right foot on top of your left ankle. That's one option. If you feel comfortable, the other option is to actually take your right ankle and resting your right ankle on top of your left knee. If you do that, make sure that your right foot is active, happy toes, so is flexed. Okay. And then very gently from here, we're going to bring our palms to touch first. And then from here, we're going to bring the back of the palms to touch. So you bring the palms together and then you take the left palms on top of the right and just stay here. If you feel comfortable, you can also go a little bit further with this and you can bring the left elbow on the inside of the right elbow and then interlock the palms this way. It doesn't matter which option you choose. Just fall into the pose and just feel. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale into your whole being, returning the breath to Mother Earth. Now slowly and gently we're going to release the interlock, whichever your interlock was. We open the arms out to a T. We're going to now press away. Imagine you're pressing against two walls. Slowly release your right foot down, grounding down. And now as you exhale, hug. Hug, hug, hug. Allow the elbows to come together, resting on your sternum, on your chest. And bring your chin towards the chest. And then you take a big inhale. As you start lifting your head back to neutral, and on the exhale, allow the hands to slide away, letting the palm now rest on top of your thighs. Beautiful. So now the same thing on the other side. So maybe you might find that this side prefers, the left foot prefers just to rest on top of your right ankle, and that is absolutely fine. Again, cactus arms. Bringing the palms together to touch first of all. And then from here, we're going to try first bringing the right hand to touch the right palm to touch the back of the left palm. And that might be just perfectly fine. And you just stay there, keeping the shoulders soft and relaxed, keeping them down. Or you may want to try to bring this time the right elbow on top of the left. And then if it's available, then interlock the palms and just stay here for a couple of breaths. Big inhale, big exhale. And now gently prepare to release slowly and gently. As you inhale, you extend the arms out to a T. Flex at the wrist, bending at the wrist, pressing against those two walls. As you release your left foot. And now exhale, give yourself a big hug. Opposite arms on top this time. Let the elbows rest on top of your chest at the sternum height. Taking your chin to chest, let the shoulders be heavy. Very nice. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, allow the hands to slide down completely. Just let the hands be heavy, checking in with your posture. Beautiful. Take a big inhale from Mother Earth all the way to the sky. And exhale all the way back to Mother Earth. So nice. And now very softly and gently, we're going to make ourselves really comfortable. Finding the most comfortable position. Maybe just find even a slight lean back at the chair. If you do have a yoga mat, you can actually use a yoga mat to support your back. And I'm just going to show it to you. So this is my rolled up yoga mat. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place it here, slight at an angle. And as I sit down, I'm going to allow the yoga mat to support my back. So it's like a gentle support, so I can lean back and let then the arms be heavy to the side, or just rest the palms on top of my thighs. And then I'm lowering the gaze or closing the eyes. And I'm going to feel my breath, return to my breath. I just notice the breath for a moment. And now from here, I'm going to invite you to bring your hands on your belly. And now in the next inhale that you take, let the belly rise and expand. So breathe into the belly. So prepare, take a nice deep inhale into the belly. And then very softly exhale into the belly. Feel the navel traveling towards the spine as you empty completely. One more beautiful breath in at the belly. And exhale. Now options to keep your hands here or just rest your hands on top of your thighs. Relaxing the shoulders or let your arms hang completely. And just feel complete abandonment. Notice how the sole of the feet, the ankles, the calf muscles and the shin bones feel really heavy. Feel your thighs, the back of your thighs, your hip socket, completely abandoning. So is your belly and all your internal organs completely relaxed. Feel a soft, gentle rising at the chest with a beautiful inhale. As your breath is now nice and soft. Notice your collarbone, your shoulders, arm, hands and fingers feel really heavy. Your jaw is soft, lips are slightly parting. Feel completely relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. Just enjoy the stillness. Beautiful. And now very slowly prepare to return back to the physical body. Gently beginning to feel your toes and fingers, maybe wiggling them a little bit. Moving your head gently from side to side. And then maybe very slowly returning to a more upright position. Bringing your hands together into your heart center. And on the next scene now, we're going to close our practice with one soft Om and 3 Shanti. So take a nice deep inhale. Om. Inhale for 3 Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently bowing forward to give thanks to Mother Nature for having brought us here together to share this beautiful energy and allowing us to practice together. Slowly and gently come back up to center. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so very much to each one of you for practicing together today. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest of the day and a beautiful week.